Are you wondering how to play Buddy Battle, the new 2v2 format for the One Piece TCG? Let's talk about it. Buddy Battle is a new format that is being introduced in side events for offline One Piece tournaments. This video is going to explain the objective of this format, how to set up the game, and some key differences in the rules compared to your standard constructed play. So, like standard constructed, the objective is still to reduce the number of life cards your opponent has to 0, and then deal a final blow. However, in Buddy Battle, there are 2 opponents. Therefore, you win by dealing damage to either opponent when both players have 0 life. Alternatively, if both of your opponent's decks reach 0 cards, you win. Now that we know the goal, let's set up our board. So, our leader will still dictate how many life cards we start with. However, the initial number of life cards is equal to the value of the card minus 2. So, this Kaido leader normally gets 5 life, but in Buddy Battle, he'll start with 3 life. Blue-Green Sanji normally has 4, but will actually start with 2 in this format. Now, in terms of turn order, it'll actually follow an N-shaped turn system. That means that turns will look a little bit like this. A1 will start, then it goes to B1, then A2, and finally B2. No player can attack on their first turn, and then for Dawn, A1 and B1 will only get 1 single Dawn card and do not get to draw a card from their deck. However, players A2 and B2 will get 2 Dawn and get to draw a card. Then, everyone afterwards will get 2 Dawn and their draw. And then you proceed to duke it out like normal. However, there are a few key differences that actually makes this format pretty fun to play. For battles, if Team A is attacked, then either member of Team A can activate cards and effects during the subsequent block step and counter step. So, a Bartolomeo can block for my teammate's Luffy, or I can trigger guard point for my teammate. Now, regarding effects, this is where the video gets a little bit technical, and at the time of this recording, there are some pretty niche scenarios that are being checked on by official Bandai judges, so once we do get specific rulings, I can cover that in another video. But for now, here are some things to keep in mind. When an effect refers to an opponent, select one of the players on the opposing team for it to apply, then resolve. For example, with Sables, you can select a character from either B1 or B2's board as a target of the effect. However, effects classified as permanent effects affect both players on the opposing team. A good example of this is Starter Deck Smoker, who says that this character cannot be KO'd by card effects. This remains true for both of your opponents. When an effect refers to you or your, select one of the players on your team for it to apply to. OPO1 Uta could be an interesting example of this, where you can choose either your trash or your teammate's trash. However, please note that the your probably needs to be the same person, so you can't just return a red character from your teammate's trash into your own hand, but you can return a red character from your teammate's trash to your teammate's hand. Once again, any permanent effects will affect both you and your teammate. For example, OPO2 Yamato says to also treat the card's name as Kazuki Odin, according to the rules. And then any effect that doesn't specify you, your, or opponent affects all players, just like everyone's favorite board wipe Kaido. Lastly, here are some additional pieces of information. You can confer with your teammate and examine cards in each other's hands. You can't attack your teammate, and you cannot share effects, etc. And each match is anticipated to take about 90 minutes. And that's it. That is how you play Buddy Battle for the One Piece TCG. Honestly, I'm super excited about having a new format to be able to talk about, especially one that is a little bit more casual, just because I think that can be a real big unlock for a lot of people who are getting into the game. And if you liked the video or found it to be helpful, please consider giving it a like and subscribe to the channel, as we're going to be doing more One Piece TCG content. We're going to be talking a lot about the various sets that are coming out, but also I'd love to start working on some Buddy Battle content, as I do think that some of the decks that traditionally don't make it into the meta have actually a lot of viability here. Yes, I'm talking about Support Sanji. And if you want more One Piece TCG content now, check out this video over here. Thank you so much for watching, really appreciate it, and Captains, remember, build what you like, play what you love, and I'll catch you in the next video.